Welcome to Elevate Alpha. Let's be honest, some days it feels impossible to keep going. You wake up tired, numb, maybe even hopeless, and you wonder, what's the point? If you've ever felt emotionally broken, this message is for you. Because in those moments where everything hurts and nothing makes sense, that's where true grit is born. Not when you're winning, but when you're in the fight of your life and you decide to keep going anyway. What is grit, really? You've heard the word grit before, but it's not about being aggressive. It's not about being emotionless, and it's definitely not about pretending to be okay. Grit is the strength to move forward, even when you feel broken, even when your heart is tired, even when no one is watching or cheering you on. Angela Duckworth described grit as passion and perseverance over time. But let me take it further. Grit is getting up when it would be easier to stay down. It's showing up for yourself when the world goes quiet. And the truth is, you don't find grit on the mountaintop. You find it in the valley, when you're tired, aching, and you take one more step anyway. Why emotional pain is the gateway to strength. Here's something most people don't realize. Emotional pain doesn't destroy grit, it builds it. Because pain strips everything away, the noise, the ego, the distractions. And what's left is your core, raw, real, and ready to rebuild. Think about it. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for TV. David Goggins battled abuse, obesity, and depression. Viktor Frankl survived the Holocaust and wrote Man's Search for Meaning. None of them found grit through comfort. They found it through suffering and choosing not to quit. Your breakdown is not the end. It might just be your beginning. Grit is not fake positivity. Let's be real. We're not talking about forcing a smile or staying positive when your world is crashing. Grit is not faking it, it's facing it. It's saying, I'm not okay right now, but I'm still breathing, and I'm still here, so I'll keep moving 1 inch at a time. You don't need to be perfect. You don't even need to be strong. You just need to be willing. The grit building process, real steps you can use. Let's get practical, because when you're emotionally broken, advice needs to be real, not fluffy, not idealistic. Here's exactly how you start rebuilding grit when everything feels heavy. Step 1, allow yourself to break. First, stop pretending you're fine. You don't need to have it together. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to feel overwhelmed. You're allowed to fall apart. Because breaking is not failure. It's part of healing. Write it down, scream into your pillow, feel it all. What you don't feel will never fully heal. Step 2, find a micro reason to keep going. Forget 5-year plans for now. Just find one reason to make it through today. Because I want to feel peace again. Because I promised myself I'd try. Because my story isn't done. Hold on to that tiny reason like a lifeline. Because grit starts with one why. Step 3, start a one-thing daily routine. When you're broken, routine feels impossible. So don't overcomplicate it. Just commit to one small thing each day. Make your bed. Go for a 5-minute walk. Write down 3 things you're feeling. These might seem small, but on your worst days, they're everything. Grit is built through small wins stacked on painful days. Step 4, do something uncomfortable on purpose. Here's the truth. Discomfort makes you stronger, but only if you choose it. So lean into something hard. Take a cold shower. Face the conversation you've been avoiding. Step outside when you feel like hiding. The more you face discomfort, the more unstoppable you become. Step 5, change how you talk to yourself. Your inner voice, it shapes your future. And if that voice is cruel, you'll never feel safe in your own mind. Start rewiring it. From I'm broken to I'm healing. From I failed to I'm learning. From I can't to I'll try. Grit needs a gentle but powerful inner voice. Talk to yourself like someone you love. Step 6, fall, get up, repeat. Here's the part most people skip. You will fall again, you'll mess up, you'll break down again. But grit doesn't mean never falling. It means refusing to stay down. It's about building a mindset that says, I'm not done, I'm just getting started. Who do you become if you don't give up? Imagine this. You didn't quit. You fought back. You rose up from the ashes. Who do you become if you keep showing up? Not just once, not just when it's easy, but every time life knocks you down. That's who you're becoming now, right here in the middle of the mess. You're not broken, you're rebuilding. Let me leave you with this. You are not too far gone. You are not broken beyond repair. You are in the process of becoming something unbreakable. Grit isn't about speed. It's about not quitting. One step, one breath, one small win at a time. You were built for this, and you don't have to do it alone. This is Elevate Alpha, and we rise together.